Hi, it's Mark Bossert, top local lead generation. I'm here with Justin Booth from Doc Visual Media. How are you doing today, Justin?
Good, thanks, Mark.
So today we're going to be talking about video production tips to get it done as easy as possible. Can be a kind of a painful thing sometimes. I'm sure Justin has all kinds of horror stories, but we're going to find out some of the insider tips of how to make this, get this done easier and possibly even with less cost. So, Justin, I guess the big one, the big startup kind of question is, how do I select a video production company?
Yeah, well, when you're going to make any type of a video for your website or for to represent your company, you've got to think about the quality of the work, and in most cases, it's prudent to hire a production company. So the first thing you want to do is take a look at their work on their website or watch their demo reel. Seeing examples of a company's work will let you have a feel for the types of videos they create, what type of experience they've got, and you can even go so far as contacting the companies they've worked with to get feedback and find out what they would like to work with. So if you like the work you see from a company, then that's a good indicator you're on the right track.
Cool. So, well then, how do you get started? What's the first step, I guess,
It all
in
starts with planning. Once you've engaged a video production company, then you'll start planning with them, and that's the part where you identify what your business goal is for creating the video and what type of video that you're going to create, and then how you're going to create it. So a production company that has really strong planning skills, who asks a lot of questions, they're going to create a production plan that stays on budget and delivers the end product to you on time.
So is there storyboarding kind of stuff in there, or is that more for really big productions?
Storyboarding is an element of some productions for sure. It usually requires hiring an artist, which adds cost to the production. But a simple outline in words can easily be created by the production company you're working with, and should be created by the production company you're working with. And if you want to go so far as to add visuals to that, then yeah, you should ask them, and they should have access to a storyboard artist who can create those for you.
So what? Okay, yeah, what length? What length? How long should this be? What are we
Yeah,
aiming for?
videos should be short. They should be short and sweet, and they should only be as long as they need to be. So, a lot of times these days, a minute and a half is a perfect length. But if you've got a particularly interesting story, then more time might be appropriate. But don't try to cram every fact about your business into one video. Focus each video on the most essential message and nothing more. That's the best strategy. Keep it short and sweet.
So do you have an example of where that's really worked well for somebody?
Yeah, well, I would say it works well for most companies. You've got to keep in mind the attention span of the people watching these videos is fairly short. They are not going to want to spend 5, 6 minutes listening to every single thing about your business. What they'd like to hear is a short story about a success that your business had or a way your business helped another customer. That is going to be an effective video that they can digest in a minute and a half, and leave with a positive feeling about your company.
So I guess there's all sorts of different kinds of videos. How do you decide which one you're going to put money into? What's your most effective kind of video to invest in first, maybe?
Yeah, you'll come up with all sorts of ideas with the production company you're working with, but the most important thing to do is to keep your audience in mind. Who do you want to be watching this video that you create? And knowing who your audience is and keeping in mind what they want to see, not what you want to see, that's the most important part, and that's going to help guide your decisions on what types of videos to make and what their content will be. A great place to start is testimonial videos, because customers always like hearing from other customers a good experience they had from you, and they're very cost-effective videos as well.
So, um, what about examples of other videos that people have seen? Is that a tool that kind of guides the process? I imagine it would help.
Yeah, it does. Production companies will be very open to seeing examples of other videos or commercials or things like that that you've seen in the marketplace or online that you liked and that you think your video could look like. They'll take that idea and they'll use it as inspiration to create something completely unique for you. But it's a technique that many video producers use themselves. They watch television, they watch videos online to come up with ideas for the productions they're working on for their clients. So definitely share your examples that you've seen and liked with the production company you're working with.
I think, for me, the whole purpose and reason to use video is so that people can know, like, and get to trust you as soon as possible. And video is the most effective way, given how long it's been around and how effective it's been with television and how much we watch television even today, or even how much we watch video on YouTube. So what would be an example of, that a story that you could tell us about getting someone to build that video that's take someone cold, never seen it before, to know, like, and trust the person that, the company that you made the video for?
Yeah, for sure. We did a video for a company that does organizing, professional organizing. And so they go into clients' homes or offices and help them set up systems to keep them organized. This was a brand new company that was just getting started and wanted to use video as an integral part of their marketing. And so through the video, everyone who watched it got to meet the owner of the business, see her, watch her work, hear what she had to say about her business and what she did in her own words. That goes so much further in establishing trust with people and helping people get to know you and like you a little bit better than something like, a written message on a website or an email. Video just has that perfect combination of sound and moving images that the human brain can't resist. So it's a very powerful medium, and it's something that every business should be considering for a part of their marketing.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Justin. It's been great to get these tips on how to do things. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Mark. See you later.